While the world is facing economic downturn, recession, and also with high inflation, Asia somehow stays very attractive, especially for international investors. And also Thailand, one of the ASEAN country that has very high potential for high investment from overseas. So for today Nation Talk, we're going to talk and explore more about this current topic with คุณพิมลภาสันติโชค Deutsche Bank Chief Country Officer of Thailand. So please welcome คุณพิมลภาค่ะสวัสดีค่ะสวัสดีค่ะคุณพิมลภา First of all, welcome to the Nation Talk and thank you for being our guest for today. So basically today we would like to talk about, how Thailand went through a lot of things, especially after the COVID-19 pandemic. How do you see how the outlook of the Thailand right now?
Right. Thank you for your question. As you see, we started to step out from economic recovery. We start to have tourists coming into Thailand. The tourist numbers now back to above 1 million per month, which is not bad at all. We used to have 3 million per month, from Chinese tourists, but we hopefully to get that up to achieve that level step by step. Thailand is still attractive, I would say, from foreign investors, given that we have a lot of resources locally, we have strategic location, we have good infrastructure for industrial sectors, we have BOI benefit. So comparing to other countries, I think we still remain positive about Thailand in general.
And in terms of Deutsche Bank, what are you supporting these investors in Thailand?
Right. I mean, for Deutsche Bank business in Thailand, I would usually split into two categories.
Right.
The first one we call inbound business. So basically, we support the foreign investors or foreign companies coming into Thailand to do business. We help them starting from account opening, trade finance, import and export, payment. We do credit facilities, providing loans to them, day-to-day operations. So we do that for foreign offshore investors and for offshore companies in Thailand. The second part we call outbound business. So basically we support the Thai companies going invest outside of Thailand through a lot of activities, both organic and inorganic growth. A lot of M&A happening in the past 2 years, although with pandemic happening, Thailand never stopped. The Thai companies actually have very good activities on acquiring business outside of Thailand. If I could name the very big happening in the past 2 years, for example, CP, you saw that bought Tesco Lotus back from Europe owner. There was like $10 billion transaction at least. We saw Gulf Energy, for example, bought the wind farm in Germany. There was about $1 billion transaction. And we saw like Indorama, IVL, bought the business in Brazil. We even went to that far, which show a lot of capability of Thailand we have. Recently, PTTGC bought Special Chemical in Europe for almost $5 billion transaction. So you can see how strong we are on the corporate side and how good resources we have to really go to international markets and play as global players. Apart from that, so we actually help them, most of them in either on financing activities or help them in other countries to set up the credit facilities and help them to operate smoothly in other regions. Because sometimes when they go there, they do not know the banks locally. So they have relationship with us. We help them to go through all those countries.
So you give advice and support for them as well. And what is your current development so far?
Yeah, so let me just talk a little bit more about that. So basically, we play on our strength. We have global network, more than 70 countries in Asia.
Right.
So what we could help them, we use our network and connectivities and expertise in each country to support the clients when they go. We advise them, especially FX solution. So, we protect them from having foreign currency risks. We done a lot of activities for hedging solution, and that's why we're so good at this, because we operate in most the country. We have 14 countries in Asia, and then when we talk about having branch, it's not just a representative of this, it's a full branch and operations, and that's why we have expertise in currency locally in everywhere. So that's the main activity that we support the Thai clients investing offshore. For Deutsche Bank itself, apart from supporting clients, we would like to expand our franchise in Thailand. We recently received approval for issuing Thai baht bond in Thailand for the first foreign issuer for this year. So we would like to set the benchmark for ourselves for Thailand and to promote the local bond market activities.
Okay, so talking about that, I've heard also that Deutsche Bank recently has won the award from the Ministry of Finance Sustainability Bond Contributor Award. So can you please tell me more about this?
Right. So Deutsche Bank, as a global bank, we are committed to ESG policy, and we actually set up what we call ESG Center of Excellence in Singapore. So we really committed to educate each country and both government bodies and the Thai corporates to basically expand the business and help them transition into this low carbon footprint.
And inform them to understand more
Right.
about what it is.
What it is, not just about what it is, but how to raise funds related to sustainability in a global standard.
Why sustainability is also important.
Right. So we continue to educate the government, the Ministry of Finance, and investors about these activities. We educate Thai investors as well. So that's why I think we get recognition on how commitment we are on this. Right.
How do you see sustainability evolving in Thailand right now?
Well, I think everyone is aware. I think it comes to the point that we think ESG policy is a must.
It's a must, yes.
Not just nice to have. So everyone put up policy. You can see the government bodies encourage most of the companies to disclose. For example, listed companies are required to disclose their ESG policy in the market. The Bank of Thailand also encourage the banks to help support what we call responsible financing. So we signed MOU actually last year with all the banking association to push and support this kind of activities in Thailand. So basically we embedded this ESG into a lending strategy. We announced commitment to support ESG funding financing cumulatively 200 billion euro within 2023, but with the speed of activities, we actually accelerated to this year. So we probably achieve it soon. So this is a commitment that we have, and we would like to also support Thai communities to really going into that level.
So when talking about the level, where is Thailand currently at the moment in terms of sustainability?
I think it's starting. Everyone, is aware, put up policy. At this point, from now on, I think it is more how each company set priority to implement it faster. Whoever can implement it in a, execute it in a faster way, it can differentiate themselves to the market, and investor will give the benefit to that. We can see from bond market, ESG bond, green bond, you basically attract investor more.
Right.
Investor demand could be 2 to 3 times oversubscribed with green bond compared to normal bonds with a better pricing. So all in all, we believe that sustainability is important and give the company sustainable growth. You get attractive from investors, better funding, better support from business partners. So it's really better in longer term.
So what are the type of green businesses are you supporting right now in Thailand?
Right. We actually put up some financing for renewables
Renewable energy?
energy. Yeah, most of them are renewable energy. We see some technology companies coming up for those battery and EV chargers. So we are exploring opportunity and try to support them. But renewables is a key sector that we are financing for.
And also sustainability and renewable energy are the trends
Yeah.
of the business right now.
Right.
So since we are at the last quarter of the year 2022, what would be Deutsche Bank outlook and forecast for Thailand?
As you see, we remain, a bit positive about Thailand. In general, GDP, we would think about 2-3% this year. Next year, we hope to get better GDP, but bear in mind that, the situation is challenging. We in again, high interest rate, high inflation, high energy costs, and those are interlinked. At the end of the day, if it's still going on and on,
The situations, the world situation, if it's going on and on, it may affect. But for now, what would be your advice for your clients?
So I think first of all, make yourself strong.
Right.
Basically, have enough liquidity, manage risks in proper way. Don't bet on any currency, on anything. Right. This is the most important for business, and cost efficiency is the key. So try to use technology and other stuff to ensure that your production can withstand the volatility of the market.
And what about Deutsche Bank's commitment for next year?
Yeah, so as you see, we talk about ESG, right? So we really have commitment to push the business into ESG and sustainable financing. We plan to offer clients in all these products, green deposit, green financing, green derivatives. We'll plan to make target for our staff to really ensure that this thing can pass through to the client. We would like to create a franchise value into this. We remain committed, in the country. Deutsche Bank is here for 44 years in Thailand, and we really want to support the Thai economy. In Asia, we are 150 years anniversary
150 years.
This year, and we are celebrating in Singapore for this. So, as you know, as a bank global player, we really committed to the region,
And you
especially
continue
Thailand.
and you continue to support your clients and give them advice about investing in Thailand. So for today, the Nation Talk would like to thank you, Kun Pimonpa, very much for joining our program. Thank you very much, Ka.
Thank you also to you giving us an opportunity to have a session today. Thank you.
ขอบคุณค่ะ สวัสดีค่ะ